Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for listening, and let's get started. I'd wanted to start out today with Ad Week and a reminder that we really are living in the future. Looks like Tostitos has put out a new bag of chips that will help you know if you're drinking too much during Super Bowl. The bag of chips will call an Uber for you if it thinks you're a bit too drunk. Now, the bag of chips apparently has some computer chips in it as well, which allow the bag of chips to tell if you've been drinking a little bit too much or not. If you breathe into one of the sensors, it will then flash this "don't drink and drive" if you've had a little bit too much. Now, the bag of chips will also help using near-field communication technology. If you put your phone next to the bag of chips, it will call a Uber for you, as well as giving you $10 off the Uber ride. So again, I guess we're living in the future. Over to our next story from infosecuritymagazine.com. Looks like one of Kaspersky's workers was arrested in Russia recently for alleged treason. Now, when you read the article, you find out that he was arrested back in December, and he was arrested before working for Kaspersky Labs. So we, of course, are going to be following this very intriguing story. If you're not familiar, Kaspersky Labs is a very important InfoSec community member, so we're very interested to see how this unfolds. We also have another article out from Business Insider relating to the same story. Of course, we're going to be following it and see what happens. So it seems that ransomware is just not going to go away in 2017. We have another app that has been found on GooglePlay. This app, which is called Energy Rescue, what it will do is it will actually infect your contacts and send text messages to everyone and ask their devices for admin permission. If permission is granted to the malware, it will lock up your device and ask for 0.2 bitcoins, which is roughly $180. So as we continue to mention, please be careful what you download and where you download it from, because it seems like even the Google Play Store is getting infected. Continuing on those same lines, we have another Android Trojan that hijacks the Google Play Store from you. So this Trojan, called Skyfin, will actually, behind the scenes, purchase and download other apps that you're not interested in using or paying for. So again, you want to be careful where you go and what you do, because it could affect your security and your financial accounts. Lastly, I wanted to cover, again, we had a previous Android banking Trojan that we reported a while back. Looks like the source code was leaked to that Trojan, so again, expect many variants of that to be coming out. Unfortunately, once source code gets out, people get a hold of it and start rewriting it to their own use. And this particular Trojan was successful enough that it stole thousands of dollars. So I'm expecting more variants of this Trojan to be out and about now that the source code is free. So as I've said before, be careful what you download and where you download it from. Seems like things are just getting worse and worse before they're going to get better. The next two stories involve code injection, as that is a way to hack many databases. So we had a user figure out how to delete Facebook videos. So as he was uploading his own user videos, he was watching the different codes that, as you type away and upload a video, are generated. It looks like the important one was this one. That video ID portion of the code that is transmitted whenever you're uploading a video to Facebook was very important, and also allows you to control whether that video is deleted or how it is placed in Facebook. Now, of course, we are lucky that this was a responsible report to Facebook, which earned the finder of this particular hack some money. But again, all these hacks out there that have to do with code injection, there are plenty of them out there. They just have to be found. So again, be careful. Realize that places like Facebook are not very secure, no matter how secure they pretend to be. So you're going to want to be careful with what you put on Facebook because it's not secure. Similar to the Facebook story, we have passwords being stolen from McDonald's users. If you're a McDonald's Wi-Fi user and have used their free Wi-Fi in the past, I'd be very concerned about the passwords I've been using and would definitely want to be changing my passwords soon to anything that you've accessed while at McDonald's free Wi-Fi. Skipping over a lot of the details, again, we have a code injection into the McDonald's database that would return results that included customers' usernames and passwords. Code injection is very difficult to monitor or search for because it's one of those things that when you have a database that is taking questions from the user, of course, for the most part, those questions are going to be constrained. And when you don't constrain those questions, that's when you can inject questions that you're not supposed to be getting answers back to, like this one. So again, code injection is something that I'm sure we're going to continue seeing because it's almost a human error in oversight of what type of data or question we're going to be getting from a user. So it's something that can be exploited. So again, be careful with public Wi-Fis and free Wi-Fis because sometimes that free is worth a lot more than you think. If you're not familiar with Krebs on security.com, I really wanted to recommend it. There's an excellent article that came out recently on the Mirai worm and its author. Brian Krebs has done some excellent reporting in the past, and he continues to amaze us with this new article that he released. It's a very lengthy and detailed article about his past 6 months plus in discovering the author of the Mirai worm. Now, his site was actually taken offline by this particular worm in the past. The worm has done financial damage to many people as well. If you're interested in security, I highly recommend this article. Again, it kind of shows the human element and how different interactions between hackers and gamers and people who run servers and different internet companies all really work together to form these very complex units that of course can be hacked or broken in different ways, and of course that's what hackers and people who use social engineering do. Again, if you're interested at all in security, this is a very, very in-depth article. There's some technical parts to it, but for the most part, I think your average reader could see what's going on and follow the trail as Brian uncovers the Mirai worm author, and of course I think he does an excellent job at this. Again, highly recommended. Wanted to end again with a reminder to please go visit the EFF. If you have the means to do so, please consider donating to the Electronic Frontier Foundation. They do an excellent job of maintaining and defending the rights of the digital world that we all live in today. If you do any type of podcasting or vlogging or Twitch or Twitter or Facebook, I highly recommend, if you have the means to do so, please throw some money and donate it over to the EFF. You'll be happy that you did so. Thank you all for listening. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Have a good day.